The Utah Jazz just traded for Jaren Jackson Jr. The package includes Walter Clayton, Taylor Hendricks, George Niang, Slow-Mo Kyle Anderson, and 3 first-round picks. One of the picks is in 2031. 2K doesn't let you trade first-rounders that far, so later down the line, I'll make sure that the Grizzlies get the 2031 pick. Anyway, Utah's bringing in Triple J, Jock, Vince Williams, and John Conchar. Did anyone see this coming? Let's go ahead and push the deal through, and we're going to be rebuilding Utah after this Jaren deal. Now, I would rebuild the Grizzlies, but I have a feeling there's another move coming for them. Ja Morant's got to go. If Jaren got traded, no way they don't trade Ja and really embrace the rebuild. But once they do deal Ja, definitely expect some Grizzlies content here on the channel. For now, though, we're shifting our focus over to the Jazz because they just went in and made a huge play. I'm thinking that you'd want Jaren as your center, Markkanen at the 4, or wait, no. You'd want Laurie at the 3, Jaren at the 4, Big Walk at the 5. Yeah, that's what you do. I think that that's how you run your core moving forward. We, of course, have Ace Bailey as well. Do you run like Big Ball and run Ace at the 2? Oh, that's so tough to say. I think we'll keep Ace off the bench for now. Also, there's probably going to be lots of trade stuff going down. I've been seeing a bunch of James Harden rumors. Feels like that deal could happen any minute. So subscribe to the channel, like the video, because we're going to be dialed in on 2K content as this deadline fast approaches. Speaking of the deadline fast approaching, Utah is close to the trade deadline. And do we want to make any more moves before we simulate the rest of the season? This year's a wash, bro. We're 15-35. There's no chance we're making anything in this season. But I understand that Keontae, Laurie, Triple J, Walker Kessler, they're untouchable. Nurk, though, he's played his way into some value. I've talked about him. I've said he's a great value Nikola Jokic. Well, we're obviously not going to do this, but wouldn't that be funny? We took Ja from them as well. In a deal like this, what you mean Kyrie Irving? I was really just looking for something a little more realistic, like a pick or something. Something like this with the Raptors is cool. I get Jakob Poeltl, who they seemingly want to move. The Raps want a big. How about Big Nurk? And I get a pick out of it. I like it a lot. And then Jock Landale, I think he's another guy who we'd want to flip here. We're going to turn off the recently traded restriction because in real life, you could expand that trade to a multi-team deal, send off Jock to another squad. So that's going to be us kind of simulating something like that here in the game. 2K doesn't have the perfect trade logic compared to real life, as y'all can, clearly see. The Rockets will give me a first. They did just lose Steven Adams. They need another big. Well, look no further than Jock Landale. And those are the only pieces that we have who I feel would really bring significant value. If I could get Uncle Kevin over to a situation where he could maybe win, I'd do that for him. You know what? Sure, you can go to the Lakers. Nobody wants Gabe Vincent anyway. There you go, LA. I'm going to simulate to the end of the season. Hopefully lose a lot more games. We'll go into the summer looking for an AJ DeBonsta, a Darren Peterson. If we can add one of those guys to this core, I already said this team's in business. I mean, even with trading away 3 first-round picks, we're still sitting on quite a few. So we got a good amount of draft capital. We got good young players. We still have our pick this year. The Jazz were able to maintain that in this deal. I still don't fully understand it, but you know what? If I was the Grizzlies, I would have took that thing too. The Grizz were able to flip D-Bane and Triple J into so much draft capital. Shout out to them. I don't know what you're going to get for Ja. I think Minnesota could be a fun Ja team. I really do. Miami, if they don't get Giannis, somebody's going to take a swing on Ja, I would say. We do finish out the season trash. That's good. 26 wins. Next year, though, with us trading these assets, I need us to be a good ball club. That's a non-negotiable. Keontae George just made All-NBA third, averaged 23 points, 4 rebounds, and 7 assists. Some people were talking about him potentially being an all-star. It's just, the West has so many great players. Triple J averaged 21 with 5 rebounds. That's the one thing about Jaren, man. His rebounding is definitely lackluster, but we got Walker Kessler, and we got 3 20-plus a game scorers, so that's something to really be excited about here in Utah. We might be able to add another guy who's really capable of getting buckets. If we could get DP, Darren Peterson, man, Wolves just won the championship, by the way, but if we could get like a Darren Peterson, 2026 draft lottery. This is huge for us. Our pick has a 10.5% chance of going number 1. I'm just going to skip to the end. We'll moment of truth this thing, and we get the 7th Oh! The Rockets got the third one via Brooklyn. That's wild. But we got the 7th overall selection. I think that, in this type of draft, granted, there's a lot of talent. They're saying Boozer could even go like 8. You think somebody falls to us, or is there a deal to be had where we move up a couple spots? Like, let's say we give up a good young piece, but definitely not an untouchable in Kyle Filipowski. Could we move up a few spots? No, sir. I did see D. Brooks in there, and, Dylan Brooks has been playing real well. Shout out to Dylan the villain. What if I traded with, like, a Washington, right? I give you pick 7. I want to get up to 5. They want my pick next year unprotected. That's a no-go. I can give you Filipowski, like I was talking about, and that deal's done. Okay, we move up a couple spots. That's easy. That's simple. Darren Peterson goes 1, sure. Caleb Wilson at 2. If I could get Boozer or DeBonsta at 5, that'd be huge. DeBonsta goes 3. 4 is Boozer. Oh, well. So we got Mikal Brown Jr. I don't really want him because we already got our guard positions kind of set up. I mean, some of these guys, you're talking all NBA ceilings. I wanted Boozer, DeBonsta. I mean, Peterson would have been a dream, but that wasn't going to happen. We might have to make another deal just to get the guy I want. I'm out on Cody Williams, but he's not under contract. Could we use like Conchar, pick 5? No. Who would I want the most out of everybody that's been selected so far? I mean, we're kind of heavy on the wing. Dang, maybe I do take like Mikal or even like a Braylon Mullins. He's got an all-NBA ceiling, good shooter. Mikal, we've already got Keontae as our lead guard, but Braylon as like a catch and shoot guy, I'm not too familiar with him in real life. I'll be honest with you. I don't really know who this dude is, but they're saying he's good, so I'm going to take him. Keontae George, we take the team option. Sensabaugh is an important part of what we're doing here. Cody Williams, I'd almost give up on, but I keep him. Vince Williams, fee, I'll take the team options there. Walker Kessler, I know that this is something that's been talked about a lot. Walker Kessler's impending free agency. He'll be a restricted free agent this summer. If we could get him at 75 over 5 years, that would be awesome. Gabe Vincent, get ready to learn Chinese, buddy. Did it come as a shock to anybody, the whole Harden situation? Because what's going on? They were like, yeah, they're not going to pay. He was like, yeah, they're not going to pay me. I'm out. James Harden, 4 trade requests, bro, in his career. Insane. And all of them have been over the past, 5-6 years? Who's taking up all my cap space? I'm 25 mil over? Oh, because, yeah, bro, I'm giving up 3 firsts for Jaren when he's making 50. Oh, I don't like that. Jakob Poeltl also, I don't really want. We could clear some of our books by moving him. Teams are willing to throw me multiple first-round picks. We could get a Cam Spencer out of Memphis. That would be like them returning the favor. You know what? Here, I'll give you all your pick back for 2031. I can't do that just yet. I was supposed to give him a 2031 pick. Give me Cam Spencer here, though, because I feel like we got finessed by the Grizzlies, so that's a little bit of payback. I'm going to move Spencer over to the 2-guard spot, and he might start for us this year. I'm not 100% on that. We could bring in, like, a Ben Mathurin. We need a 4, though, more so. There's not a lot of great forwards. Jordan Walsh could be interesting. Young power forward. Let's get him. And Neemias Queta will become the Utah Celtics. Just sign a bunch of guys out of Boston. Cool. And give me Malik Beasley as well. Sure, 2-year minimum. Just bring in some vets who are capable. I would have loved to get Nembhard, but we can't afford that. Progression. Marketing goes down 1. Yeah, 2K, they're not too kind to marketing with his regression and stuff. Ace Bailey goes up 4. He's now an 83, which begs the question, how do you run this thing? Do you put Ace at the 2? His overall takes a hit, but I feel like he's got to start, right? I'm going to put Ace at the 2 and start him, see how that goes. We'll check back in with the team at the trade deadline. Last year, I didn't really care about winning, so I didn't do this, but I want to adjust tendencies as well. John Conchar, you can go. I'll take a first-round pick for Conchar, sure. As we head into the 26-27 season, now I can finally officially close the book on this Memphis Grizzlies Utah Jazz trade, as I can send the Grizz a 2031 first-round pick. All I ask for in return is, and it's supposed to be a Suns pick, but like I said, 2K doesn't have that in their system, so I'm just going to send them my pick in 2031. Y'all give me a second back. Boom. That deal is officially done. Okay, now, like I said, I didn't care about winning last year, so I didn't adjust tendencies. Now I care about winning. Lauri Markkanen at a 75 shot tendency? No. I need him at 90. I need Jaren at 90. Keontae at a 72 is nuts. Now, I know having too many cooks in the kitchen, having too many guys with high shot tendencies isn't good, but I do want to bump Ace just a little. Like, can we get him to a 75 and then like an 80 touch tendency? There we go. Let's see how this thing goes. I like our starting unit. We have a little bit too much shooting guard play at the moment. We can definitely move on from one of our 2 guards at the deadline if that's something we need to do, as we're opening up the season really bad. Yeah, nobody said this was going to be a one-year process here in Utah, although I think I myself did say, oh, let's get to the play-in next year. Danny, that isn't going well. We are 3-23, and Walker Kessler is furious. He's averaging 8 with 11 rebounds, but he is fed up. Triple J's averaging 20 points, 6 rebounds, an assist, a steal. Like, his numbers look cool, but this is bad. We are 12-39. They have my goal as win the finals. Oh, what were they thinking setting that goal? Walker Kessler, though, he might have to go, man. Ace Bailey's playing a lot better. He's averaging 17. Keontae's 20-7. Jaren's at about 21. Lauri's at 21. I don't really get what the problem is. Maybe we just don't have enough talent. Maybe it's that simple. But since the Jazz are in this buying mode where they want to go out and get talent, hey, Giannis is over there in Milwaukee, and we got assets. If y'all want to trade picks and make plays, I'll do it too. I'll keep your same energy. Get Milwaukee on the phone. Now, would Giannis ever want to go to Utah? I don't know. I don't know him personally. But I would assume no, because who wants to go to Utah? All due respect. Like, I know Jaren checked his phone. He was like, dang, Utah? A Giannis trade doesn't make any sense, though. I want to keep my core intact and get Giannis, and that's just, that's too much to ask. Although my core is really dropping the ball right now. Like, we are awful. Man, y'all think we should try for Giannis? I would love to do it without giving up Lauri or Jaren, but that's just so much easier said than done. Like, we've got the $15 million of Kessler. We could throw like a Vince Williams, a Svi Mikhailuk. All of them are mad. We could go get DeBonsta and Freddie V. I actually love that return because it's perfect for what we're trying to do here. Some of these other offers, you get better players. Scoot Henderson's interesting too, but look, we could throw DeBonsta in a deal. Yes, I know exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna get Giannis. We're gonna keep all our core players, and next year we'll make a run at it. And what's crazy is too, we still have our pick for this year in 2027, and we have this Nets swap that looks pretty decent too. So let's get this trade through. What you mean? You just had the deal in there. I was just showing that Nets pick to show that it was good, and then now my whole deal got destroyed. Okay, hold on. Let's try this again. Okay, there we go. This was the original trade. Let's get it through. So now we got enough salary to call up the Bucks, say, hey, I hear Giannis is available over in Milwaukee. I'm going to throw AJ DeBonsta. I'm going to throw Braylon Mullins, and then we'll also do Freddie V. That's crazy value, Milwaukee. You see the value. Throw me Andre Jackson. We got a deal. They say no. I want to hold my pick and this Nets pick, which I know is a lot to ask. I'll give up my pick next year, lotto protected. They still like it, though. It's not going to be enough to get it done. Detroit's pick can go. We know that's not going to be worth a quarter. We'll throw in my pick in 2030 as well. This should be a deal. Dang it, Giannis. Work with me. Would I give up the Nets one? As long as I can hold mine, I'll give up the Nets one too. Can I keep the Detroit one? I can. Okay. We get Giannis Antetokounmpo. So now Marketing plays the 3. You've got Triple J going to the 5. Giannis at the 4. And Giannis, he can rebound that basketball, which makes up for Jaren's rebounding deficiencies. Keontae's our superstar young guard. You've got Lauri. You've got Ace. I like this a lot. I really do. Now, I still, you know what? Sensible, I'm going to slide you to the 3. That kind of solves our logjam at the 2 guard spot and balances us out real well. I feel very good about next year and going on a run. Now, I will say, we got to convince Giannis to come back this summer. So I took a big risk going to get Giannis, but I did it without trading only one player in my starting lineup, and that was Walker Kessler. So take that into consideration. I feel like I kind of cooked. Could we flip Malik Beasley to a contender right now? Well, he's not really doing us any good, you know? Oh, give me Moussa Diabate. Oh, I got to give up a pick. Yeah, nobody's really rocking with Malik Beasley to give me a pick for him. What if I threw in Andre? Oh, we can get Sam Merrill and a first. Appreciate you, Detroit. And then Sam Merrill, he's a guy who I think we could get some real value for. Wow, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, but again, I have to give up a first. I don't want to do that. I've done plenty of that. I'm going to keep Merrill on the team for now, and we will simulate the rest of this season. We should do better in the latter half of the year. This is kind of like a soft launch for next year's team. We see how we do, and then we're going to continue to get even better because we'll have a good draft pick. Ace Bailey should improve. I know we had DeBonsta, we had Mullins on the team for a second, and look, we're starting to win now. I'm just trying to think, like, what would Utah do if Giannis was still available next year and you're trying to be this team that's winning? You just gave up 3 picks for Jaren, right? So that signals to me, hey, we're trying to win. And even with us having Giannis, we still were nearly at the bottom of the conference. 37 a night from Cade is nuts. Yeah, that's why we felt fine about giving up Detroit's pick. They're going to be insane. Giannis made All-NBA first. 26, 12, and 6. Utah fans, I'll be honest, this is probably only happening here in the 2K sim, but I got y'all. Jaren makes All-Defensive second. Giannis makes All-Defensive first. I mean, you think about this defense, Laurie, Giannis, and then Jaren? Oh, come on. That's going to be crazy. And we'll head into the 27 draft hoping that we can somehow bring another cook into the kitchen with T. Stoke as the Mavs win the championship. Nico Harrison was right. All right, draft lottery 2027. Let's see what we got going here. We've got an 11.5% chance. Now, our pick that we traded that was the Brooklyn one, that is a 7.5, so hopefully that doesn't jump. We end up at 3. Yes! Speaking of jumping, we jumped up in the draft a little bit. Call me Danny Carter, the way we jumped up. Did that make sense? I guess so. So we got Joksimovic, Hall of Fame ceiling. That's my guy too. Y'all know that. And then also Christian Collins, double C, has crazy potential. T. Stokes has good potential. I've drafted Bruce Branch before in these, and he's been really good for me. So I got 3 guys that I like at 3. Like whoever's on the board, if Joksimovic is here, dang it, we can't get Joksimovic. But like I said, Bruce Branch has been good for me. But they're saying Christian Collins has Hall of Fame potential, and yeah, that potential bar is off the charts. I'm gonna take Christian Collins here. Not a guy that I typically draft. Utah fans, how do we feel about this pick? And I'm sorry, Utah. I know I don't show y'all a ton of love on the channel here. Unfortunately, the nature of this YouTube thing is you got to kind of do videos that have a big audience, you know, if you want to grow the channel. But since y'all just made a big trade, I was like, yeah, I got to make a Utah Jazz video. They just did a big deal. But yeah, I know. I posted a lot of videos about my Warriors and about the Lakers and stuff. I know. Now, we need to make it priority number 1 to get Giannis back. Oh, it's going to be easy. Nobody's even offering him real serious contracts. Well, if y'all are going to be stupid, be my guest, because I'll be smart and give Giannis some big time money. Make sure he's happy. Keontae George is restricted. Oh, this is a huge summer for us. And we can get Sensabaugh back. Oh, yeah. We're out here wheeling and dealing. Could I afford like a Dylan Brooks? We don't have any offers to use left today. But day 2 of free agency, could we slide over to like a D Brooks or even a Santi Aldama? Get a former Grizzly over here? Yeah, let's get Santi Aldama in the mix. Dude, this team's gonna be nice. I don't even really need anybody else, but I got RJ Barrett money, so why not spend it? All right? And then that's about all I can do. Before the player progression period hits and guys start getting worse on me, is there anybody I want to move? Yeah, Sam Merrill's got to go. Throw me a first for him. Appreciate ya. Okay, player progression. Giannis goes down 1. That's fine. Markkanen goes down 2. But Ace Bailey goes up 6, so he's now an 87. Cody Williams actually understanding how to play basketball now. RJ Barrett comes in. This team is super deep now. I see no universe where we're opening up the season 3-20. We should be a good ball club. I just got a notification saying I actually do a auto-generated draft this time. Or you know what? We'll do the 28. Let's do. I just got a notification saying Ja's days with the Grizzlies could be coming to an end. Hey, this trade deadline, these past 12, 15 hours or so, we got the Jim Harden trade request. We got the Triple J trade. Woo! Yeah, the trade deadline's been on a burner. No KD. Let's go on ahead and get this season going. We open it up a little bit slow, but I still got hope that we can pick things up. Dang! This is inexcusable. I went and got y'all Giannis. We got this crazy defensive unit. We're shelling out big money for a roster that's lackluster at best. We're starting to go on a little win streak. That's 3 in a row, but that's really nothing because then we follow it up with 3 losses in a row. No, I'm not having 3 straight years of no playoffs. No, not on my watch. Okay, there's a little win streak. That's 5 in a row. We like that. Then we lose 3 in a row. So yeah, this team, we're still not out the mix in the postseason. We are at the 12 seed. We could jump up to 10 very easily. We're not too far back of the Golden State Warriors. But I'll be honest, with Markkanen regressing and him being on that huge contract, I didn't want to do Laurie like this, but he might have to go, especially if there's a premier target we want. Let's say like a Jaylen Brown, who, remember, the Celtics were interested in, or not the Celtics have him. The Jazz were interested in the past. The Edge is available in Utah or in Philly. Booker's available. I think he could be fun on this team too. Okay, so we got options here for sure. I want to try for one of the J's, whether it's JT or JB. I guess I probably start with Jason. Jackson, I throw the contract to Lauri Markkanen, which doesn't have much value. He doesn't have much value. They don't want to take on that money. I'll throw you a Wizards pick. We got a bunch of picks here, but not many of them are worth much. I'll do a Pistons 2030, and I'll do a 2030 Utah. Okay, they're not rocking with this. There's not really a blue chip young piece. That's a phrase I've heard floated around as the Giannis trade rumors have gone on. But what if I threw you Christian Collins? He was just the 3rd overall pick, my guy Double C. I'm excited about him, but not as excited as I would be to get Tatum. They don't even want Christian Collins. Okay, what if we tried something similar for my guy Spraylon Brown? All right, we'll do Christian Collins. We'll do 2 firsts to start. We'll throw in a 3rd. Done. Hey, man, give up less value and get a player who he's on that level, man. You're talking about a finals MVP, a guy who still has the Celtics hooping out this year. So we got Keontae, Age, Jaylen Brown, Giannis, Jaren, Collier, Barrett, Cody Williams, Santi Aldama. If this doesn't work, I'm convinced Jaren Jackson is the problem. My bad, Jaren, but I'm convinced you're the problem. He's only averaging 15 this year. Ace Bailey's at 14 a night. Bailey's going to be due some money, not this summer, but the summer after that. Jaren wants an extension. I mean, it's your video, buddy, so I got you, I guess. But I would be lying if I said I wasn't disappointed by the Jaren Jackson era, if you want to call it that, here in Utah thus far. Oh, sugar! Jaden Ivey just got traded to the Chicago Bulls. What's the trade package? Hold on. Whoa, it's a multi-team deal. Chicago, Minnesota, Detroit. Uncle Mike got sent to the Bulls with Jaden Ivey. Kevin Huerter, Dario Saric to the Pistons, and Detroit gets a 1st-round pick swap protected from Minnesota. Did Minnesota get nothing? I'm not seeing Minnesota get anybody back here. They're clearing room for Giannis. Nah, I'm just playing. I don't know. But hey, the trades are really starting to get active here. Teams are making moves, as I have been this video, you know. This is actually a good fit for me because Danny Ainge is the GM of this team. Now Danny 2K is the GM of the team. A new Danny is here in town, if you will. And it seems like after the Jaylen trade, we finally started to win some ball games. We're at least going to be in the play-in. I would hope to get up out of this 10 seed scenario. Please, we're at the 9 seed. Get me to 8 or 7. We're going to be the 9 seed in the play-in. And just averaged almost 40, 38 a night from Ant-Man. AJ DeBonsa wins MIP over Milwaukee. Yeah, we did move him to get Giannis. It was a risky play, but I'll do it again. Giannis averaged 24, 12, and 7 this season. That's why I do it again. There's Giannis all defensive first. Jaren doesn't even make all defense. Dang, habit, Jaren. I need you to be better. I really do. Only averaging 15, not making all defense. It's not good. And we're in the play-in here, but we got to win back-to-back games to even get in. We win one. Next one will be the Dubs. Is it old Wardell? No, they replaced Steph with the next Steph. That's Trae Young. Bro, our team, they pale in comparison to us. We are way better. And we win. Okay, we grab the 8 seed. We're taking on Ant-Man over in Mini. And by the way, it looks like the Wolves literally got nothing for Mike Conley. Maybe they're really about to be making room for Giannis. I don't know. Today could end up being crazier than I thought. But we got Utah and Minnesota here. I'm going to be honest. We match up well against them. Game 1, we lose. We get blown out. Game 2, though, we come back with a win. They take the 3rd. All right, let's shorten this up a little bit. Let's do an 8-man rotation. Coach Will already. I expect us to win this series. I do. We are not going to win this series. We lose in 5. Man. And the Hawks go on to win the chip. Am I missing something here, or do we have an elite roster? I mean, you've got the scoring of a Keontae George. You've got the scoring of Giannis and JB, but the defense with Jaren, with Giannis, with Jaylen Brown, a young Ace Bailey who just averaged 11 in the playoffs, really dropped the ball. Maybe it's a classic case of too many cooks in the kitchen. We might start experimenting with dropping some shot tendencies for some of our guys who are considered lesser contributors, because I need something. Okay, we could do something like this. Go get a Mike Porter Jr. Oh, we could bring back Walker, but he's probably just going to get mad at me again. 1st-round pick and Bryce Sensabaugh. We bring Mike Porter Jr. to Utah. A nice wing off the bench. I like that play there. And then Jordan Walsh, I'm going to move him for a 1st. Team player options. We got Ace Bailey, Cam Spencer. We'll take those. Qualifying offers go out to Collier and Cody Williams. Caleb Williams plays football, doesn't he? Yeah, that's who I'm thinking of, the football player, Caleb Williams. I barely know any NFL players. There you go. There's one. He plays for the Chicago Bulls, right? All right, we got back Cody and Collier. And then I could bring in somebody somebody else. Why not bring in my guy, Julian Champagnie? Dang it. He's loyal to the San Antonio Spurs. All right, bro, respect. Player progression. We got Giannis going down 2, Ace up 2. Jaren doesn't go down. That's good. He's only 28 still. So, yeah, he is younger and fits Utah's timeline. I get it from that aspect. It's really the only aspect I get it from, though. If you're going to give up all those assets, go get somebody better. All due respect to Jaren. Let's go on ahead and get to simulating here. Our team is a little bit imbalanced with too much small forward play. Let's extend it to a 9-man rotation. That helps a little. We could use some bigs off the bench, so that's the type of players we're looking for at the trade deadline. For now, though, we're just going to simulate and hope our squad can win some ball games and really be a good club this year, because my goodness. Okay, there we go. We're a little bit above 500, 3 games. I mean, this is the best we've been, so it's something to be excited about. Bro, I'm going to be honest. Jaren's such a bad player to have on your team in the simulation. I think he's been holding us back. And I'm not saying Jaren's a bad player in real life, but I'm saying whenever I have him in my rebuilds, it always gets ugly. Okay, we're going on a run here. We're 32-19. That puts us within striking distance, no Draymond, of the 2nd seed. Spurs are kind of running away with the 1 spot. But let's see if there's anything we can do to really solidify this squad. Jaren's averaging 18. Let me not hate, but if you go over to the estimated wins, watch. Jaren, oh, he's at 4.5. Maybe I'm hating. My bad, Jaren. It's not you. Maybe it's me. What did Bron say that one trade deadline when they didn't get Kyrie? Maybe it's me. Mike Porter's averaging 10 off the bench. What's Cody Williams do? Nothing. I'm going to move him for a backup big. We should be able to get somebody pretty good for him considering he's an 84 overall these days. I mean, Mark Williams, Malawak, but we'd have to pay Malawak here soon and he probably won a lot. Knipple? Who do we have at the 3 right now? We got Jaylen Brown. That's Knipple, bro. It's a crazy offer. You know what, though? I'm just going to trade for fit rather than for best. It's calling to me like the bat signal. I'm doing it, bro. I'm doing it. I'm sorry. I can't not do it because that's a crazy trade. I couldn't pass. Shout out Michael Porter Jr. But yeah, I couldn't pass on that one. Ooh, I see an opportunity that's come knocking here that I didn't think would come knocking. The Bulls are selling. Get them on the phone. Nobody untouchable. What if we go Khan? I was going to say and Ace, but Ace is too dang good, bro. I'll give you Khan, though, for Darren Peterson. I'm getting real sidetracked here, but I just want to try this. We'll throw him a couple picks. I've been checking my phone every like 2 minutes for trades, too, so that's probably impacting my ability to lock in on this rebuild as well. If y'all don't want to do this deal for DP, that's fine. I just had to try. I'd feel bad if I didn't. It's done! Man, come on! RJ Barrett got it done! Shout out to Canadian legend, Rowan Alexander Barrett. Team's definitely a little more balanced now. If we just trade one of our 2 guards off the bench, it could be Cam Spencer, Jaden Hardy, Kada. Go get a good backup big. That could be Carter Bryant. I love Carter Bryant, man. Young player, he'll fit the timeline. Boom! This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Now, Ace does go down to the bench, which I'm fine with. We're going to pay Spraylon Brown. Hey, all that money, that can buy you some more hair or whatever. And let's simulate the rest of this season. I sense a Utah Jazz championship coming up right here. This April, not this April. April's when the playoffs starts. This June, we'll get that championship. And what a close to the season. We're winning games. We should be a 50-win team. Realistically, this squad should be more than 50, but whatever. Victor Wembanyama wins the MVP. Dang, I didn't get Executive of the Year. That's hate. Darren Peterson, All-NBA first, 24-8-8. We traded for a young guy in year 3 who's All-NBA first. 24-10-6 from Giannis. Giannis makes All-Defensive first. And let's get to this postseason. 49 is still disappointing, I'll be honest. We had 3 guys averaging 20 plus. Jaren was at 18. Keontae at about 17. We got the Houston Rockets in the first round. They no longer have KD, and that leaves the small forward they're trying to fill with Koa Pete. I don't think they're going to be able to beat us without Slim. We sweep them! Yes! Oh, but we earned ourselves a battle with San Antonio in round 2. That's my reward for sweeping the Rockets. They take the first, the second. We win the third. They'll win the fourth, and they take us out in 5. Okay, so we'll head into the offseason, looking to make some more moves. I'm encouraged by the fact that a lot of our young guys will get better. You talk about Darren Peterson, Keontae, Ace. They'll probably continue to improve. Now, this team is rapidly getting very, very expensive, so that's something that's definitely concerning. But what can you do? I guess we put so much talent on the team. That's just going to be what it is. I got to go ahead and pay Carter Bryant and Ace Bailey. Speaking of expensive, that's going to cost me a lot, man. man. Like that one song, that J. Cole song, costs me a lot. That sample, y'all probably talking about that. That was a deep pull. Let me go grab a backup center as well. Clax is 30. Dang, 35-year-old Embiid. I'm gonna go get Clax though. Yeah, we'll get Clax. Nice backup center depth. And before free agency ends and we go to progression, is there anybody who's old and is gonna regress on me a lot? Mike Porter's probably gonna go down quite a bit. I'm gonna move him for some draft capital. We could use some. I've been trading it away all willy-nilly. They want a second round pick now. Fine, I'll just give it to you. I don't even feel like fighting you on it. Giannis goes down, so dang, DP only goes up 1. Keontae and Ace don't get better. Collier gets worse at 24. Clax gets worse. That's a little bit underwhelming for the offseason here, but we'll go ahead, get to this year. We'll see where we're at the deadline. I'm hoping we finally make that leap to where we're so solidified that we're just running the league. I've been waiting for us to have a season where we just jump out and make a statement. That hasn't happened just yet, but it might be happening. There it is. We're making a statement, opening up this year 15-2. Finally, I won't have a trade deadline where I need to be wheeling and dealing. I don't need to do anything. No other trades have gone down. I've still been checking in the background. Twitter mentions have been bumping though. My goodness. Appreciate the love on Twitter. Yes. This is what I was waiting for. 68 wins? 67. Okay, real funny. 2K. We left that meme in the past. T. Lue was coach of the year for the Spurs. Giannis made All-NBA third. DP, All-NBA first, 24 with 7 rebounds and almost 10 assists. Come on, Darren. So the Spurs were absolutely solidified. They were at the top of the conference. Jaren averaged 16, which made him the 6th leading scorer on this team. We had 6 guys averaging 16 plus. That just shows how versatile, how many different offensive weapons that we have. Oh, tough first round opponent. Dominating. And the Oklahoma City Thunder. All right, we're up 3-1 on them. Let's go ahead and just close this. Or blow the lead too. That's fun. 8-man rotation. If y'all lose this for me, I swear. Because there might be another trade that goes down before I can even get this video posted. I want to get this video out to y'all. So in order to do that, my sorry team needs to win a championship. Good win. 20-point dub. Spraylin Brown with 32, 23, 12, and 12 from DP. Triple J had 26, 21 and 10 from Giannis, 20 from Keontae. 5 guys, no burgers, scoring 20 plus. That's what I was saying. When we have all these weapons, you see it right there. Mavs, they ended up picking up Braylon Mullins. That's a guy who we sent. Didn't we send him to Milwaukee? And shout out to the Grizz. They beat the Spurs. Ja Morant's still over there in Memphis, but they beat the Spurs for us. That's huge. Game 1, we beat the Mavs. Second one, they take the third. No, don't do this. Don't do this. I'm so done with the Mavericks, bro. Oh, they beat us. And Giannis now is going to be a year older. Spraylin's going to be a year older. Jaren even might regress on us. There's a lot that I'm concerned about heading into the 2030 offseason. Also, wait! Forget all my concerns! The Denver Nuggets came through for me. I don't know where we got this pick from, but the first pick has been bestowed upon me. So we're now selecting first overall. Incredible. Sensational. Absolutely incredible. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, now, we got options. All right. Let's talk to a selling team around the league that has a player I want. Oh my. Well, hey, Indiana. I'd like to get you on the phone. Luca the Don. I'm going to send Giannis your way. You're like, oh, I don't really want Giannis. How about the number 1 pick? They're still not rolling with it. How about Santi Aldama? Done! That number 1 pick just saved the day for us. Luca Doncic is a Utah Jazz. Is that how you would say it? He's a Utah Jazz? I don't know. But now, here's the problem. We got Ace. We got DP. We got Jaylen. We got all these guys. We need a big. I need to move Jaylen for a big, honestly. At 33 years old, his big age, we could maybe trade him for a big. Team options, sure. Tutor, I'll bring you back. Hey, my boy Kyle Lowry's got a tutor on him, doesn't he? I'm going to edit that out. I'll extend these qualifying offers. These guys all look okay. Now, DP is our main guy we're worried about paying here. Restricted free agent Darren Peterson. Let's give him that money. And then we'll go over to Jaylen Brown. His contract isn't even that crazy now. He's at 37. That voice crack was crazy. Christian Collins is excelling over in Utah. We could kind of reverse this trade by bringing back Double C, which honestly I'm not opposed to. Wait, actually, we need a big. What am I talking about? We should bring in Chet. Yeah. Wow, Z Rizzy and Dyson Daniels is a great offer though too. T Stokes, young player. Scotty Barnes would even be good. But I think Chet Holmgren fits exactly what we're trying to do. We need a good power forward. He'll slot in and be exactly that. Triple J stays at the 5. Yeah, that's perfect. I like that a lot. Dominating and Clax, I want to flip y'all together, go get a super center. You know what, Walker Kessler, welcome back, bro. If you just get disgruntled on me again, oh, we're gonna have some real problems, but hopefully that doesn't happen. We re-signed DP, that's good. And I want to slide Ace Bailey over to small forward now, and Keontae George, I'm gonna put at the 2. Okay, oh, actually, Keontae, you're gonna be the backup 1, and Collier will be the backup 2, and then I should be pretty much squared away here. Just in case, I'll sign Tristan Da Silva. There we go. Player progression. All right, Ace goes up 2. Good. Luca doesn't go down. Keontae does. Jaren goes down. We got to win this championship sooner than later, man. I'm trying to hold on to Jaren as long as I can, but dag nabbit, man, he's getting worse, and we can't win a chip yet, so we got to hurry this up. Let's go on ahead and make it a 9-man rotation, and we will get to, playing basketball. Good start. Great start, really. Don't plan on making any deadline moves, especially when we're playing like this. There's no need. So yeah, we'll catch y'all in the postseason. Hopefully things go our way this time. Cooper Flag is your MVP. Mavs 170 and the Spurs 167. We did super great, but the Wild Western Conference is definitely tough. Peterson averaged 23, 6, and 9 assists. Luca the Don, All-NBA second team with 24 points, 5 rebounds, and 9 assists. And yeah, we won 61. It was good. I didn't want to make any trades. I felt like we had a good season out there, but ultimately it wasn't as good as some of these other teams. Pelicans in the first round. This should be a win for us. We win that in 6. Now we got San Antonio, though. Our team's absolutely loaded. They don't have Wemby? Oh. I mean, Dylan, Steph Castle, that's great. Fox off the bench is still a good unit. Where did Wemby go, though? Christmas. It's Christmas. Wemby isn't over there. He's on the Clippers. With Mad Max. Shout out to the Clippers, man. They didn't even make the playoffs, huh? They didn't even make the play-in. What? How many games did they win? Hold on. Not to get sidetracked, but I'm going to get sidetracked. They won 31. Wow, that's surprising. We're down 3-0? Bro, this Jazz team, the simulation does not rock with us at all. Not at all, man. Oh, my goodness. Another really early exit. We'll get back to the drawing board in the 31 offseason, but at this point, I don't know. We got no picks. Team option. I'm good, Eugene. Christian Anderson, sure, I'll give you the qualifying offer. We do have Jaren hitting free agency. I guess I got to bring you back, huh? Okay, he's coming back. Chet's an unrestricted free agent. Yeah, you got to be back. We gave him big money there. He's coming back. I paid him a lot, dang. And then Walker Kessler. Okay, we got everybody back that we need. We don't have money for Walker. Great. And he actually likes me this time around. He's not mad at me. I need to move off some players, hopefully clear a bit of money. Let's do Da Silva and this other dude. We'll get Devin Vassell. And then Devin, you can go for a couple more picks. We're hopefully going to use these picks to go in on one last big move, one last splash of a trade at the deadline if we need to. If we're the 1 seed comfortably, I won't make any moves, but if we aren't, I got to do something. Jaren's getting older. Luca's getting older. DP's even regressing, man. This team being so underwhelming's got him regressing out there too. Yep, the Timberwolves traded Mike Conley to Chicago to make space for their aggressive pursuit of Giannis. We might be seeing a Giannis Ant simulation coming up here soon. Bro, imagine the Wolves actually get Giannis. I feel like you don't make a move like that, giving up a first to clear room. I know it's a swap, but giving up a first to clear room, you don't do that if you don't feel like you got a good chance. We're not the 1 seed. We're in the 3 spot, and the Mavs and Spurs are still being the Mavs and Spurs and playing some crazy hoops. So if there's the right player available, I'll go make a trade for him for sure, 1000%. Booker's available. I don't think he really moves the needle for us, I'll be honest. Magic, no, they do have an 83 overall center, just picked first overall, but he's not going to move the needle for us in the immediate future. So there's not really anybody we love here. I guess getting an improvement at the starting center would be awesome. At this point, Jaren's kind of reduced to a backup just due to regression and this taking longer than I expected. Like, I didn't think it'd take us so many years to win a chip. But if we can move Walker, Jet, Shelton Henderson, maybe go get somebody. We could go get Dub. No. Yeah, there's not any moves I like here. There's just not a move to be had. I wanted there to be a move to be had, but there just isn't. So hopefully the team can just get it together. Oh, here's another report. Warriors have placed Dre in trade talks and his 14-year run with the team is in jeopardy. CJ Rosser wins the MVP for the Spurs. So this dude must be why they were so good. He was a #1 pick in 2028. Darren Peterson makes All-NBA first, 24, 7, and 10. Luca Doncic, All-NBA third, 24, 4, and 8. We fall to the 4 spot. Come on. This has to be the year. Round 1, we got the Clips. All right, we beat them in 5. Mavs in round 2. They got Trey, Nate, and Coop. Dang. They take the first, the second, the third. I'm giving y'all one more year. I'm giving y'all one more year. If it doesn't work out, it just doesn't work out, okay? I'm trying my best with the Utah Jazz, but this whole video was supposed to be about, hey, they got Jaren. Let's win a chip with Jaren. Jaren's worst. All right? There's no way to sugarcoat it. He's done. More miles on the knees than an 03 Civic. You thought he couldn't rebound back then? How about now? 3 rebounds a game. He's like 7'12". This is getting ridiculous. Free agency. Oh, great. I got to pay Luca the Don. Luca, if you leave me, Luca, you can't leave me. All right, Luca didn't leave me. He almost went back to the Lakers. That would have been nuts, wouldn't it? All right, Keontae. All right, we got Keontae. We got Luca back. That's all that really matters. If there's a move to be had, if there's the right move to be had at the deadline, I'll gladly do it. I'll go in, get another superstar. We are just aging so rapidly. Jaren's an 81. This thing has run its course. My phone just hit. This thing has run its course. This is it right here. It's now or never. We got to win it this year. We got to find a way to get past these juggernauts, or it's up. We're doing quite well right now, but again, we just can't establish ourselves as the top dog in the conference because of the stupid Mavericks and Spurs. Those dang teams in Texas, man. The Celtics, oh my gosh, Double C became so good. Christian Collins, so did DeBonsta. If I would have just kept all the pieces I traded away, we might have been had our championship by now. You know who could be a good player for us to get? Oh, this young Nicholson dude could actually be really good. But the other guy I was thinking of was Scotty Barnes. But Nicholson's really good on the Pacers, and sometimes in the sim, oh, this dude's really good too, Nathan. But sometimes in the sim, just having young players on your team that are good can change the game for you. I don't really know why. Like a young 92 overall piece can sometimes hold a lot more weight than a older guy who's 92. I mean, I guess because, you know, they might have more stamina. I don't know. I'm gonna throw all these picks in with Walker Kessler, see if we can pry him away from the Pacers. That's not gonna be enough. I don't want to give up a key piece. Also, matching this 19 million is kind of a task. Would I give him Ace Bailey? I probably wouldn't. I'd give you J-Mac. Can't even do that. Could I do something like Carter Bryant and then like a Jaden McDaniels? No. Okay. Who else we got? We got the Raptors with Scotty Barnes. I think he could bolster our front court greatly. We throw them Walk. I'd throw you Collier too. That already matches money. Then we go like 1-2 picks. I can do a third. I give you whatever picks because it's the last season. All right, we got him. Now we throw Chet at the 4. And yeah, we're more balanced out. We got all 90 pluses in the starting 5. Good players off the bench. I think that was our move. I like that. That's a good move, Danny. Okay, so we end up with 54 wins. Luca the Don was 6th man of the year. Wait, did we throw Keontae in the starting 5? Is that what we did? Because I'm with it. I'm with it. Is what you thought, Will Hardy. Don't ever do any stupid stuff like that again. You're fired. I should have done that years ago. We're getting Mike Stauffer. Mike has politely declined your offer. Man, what you mean? I'm going to keep negotiating. He's just going to keep declining. All right, let's get the wing whisperer. Trent Peterson. Come on, bro. Things haven't been working here. We had some idiot trying to put Luca off the bench. Ace Bailey hates me now. Round 1, we got the Warriors. Let's go. Dubs. Come on, we got to at least get out of round 1. There's just no way. They don't have a player above an 86 overall on their roster. There's no way. We won. Okay. 26 from Luke. Next is the Spurs. CJ Rosser over there. We're up 2-1. Please. We take game 5. Oh my gosh. Last season. We could do it right here. Mark Spears. Some other dude. Portland Blazers, 6 seed. We're up 2-0, 3-0. Jazz in 5. We got Cade and the Pistons. Pulled the buffs out my jacket. Cade Cunningham. What did Bryson Tiller say? Don't beat us, Detroit. They still got JD, who's apparently in the slam dunk contest. Game 1, we take. Game 2, they take. They take the 3rd. We take the 4th. Come on. Big game 5. NBA Finals. Everybody stand up with me. I'm stood up right now out of my chair. Come on. It's close. Yeah. Utah! This is for you! Utah! This is for you! Everybody stand up! Game 6! I just sat back down. I had to keep leaning over to get to my mic because I'm so tall. It's so hard being 6'4". No! We lost! Okay, game 7 on the way. Game 7 on the way. Let's go 9-man rotation. Coach Peterson, we need this more than you know. Come on. Come on. Come on! Done! Game 7 chip! Keontae George, 25-8. Run me my ring. 19-7-9 from DP. He's your finals MVP. There you go. Utah Jazz chip. That was so difficult. Jaren only averaged a triple single in our final postseason run. But I don't care. We got it done. And in game 7, what did Triple J put up? 18 points in 18 minutes. So there you go. Maybe all the picks were worth it to you. I don't know, man. Crazy super team we built today. If you enjoyed, you made it to the end, comment Jazz, like, subscribe. We love basketball. Have a great day. I'll see you on the next one. Next one will probably be soon because it seems like we'll have more deals coming up. All right, peace. Have a good day if I didn't already say that. Okay, peace for real now. Bye.